Hey, what's up? This is Sean from the band Seether.
Hey guys, this is Dale here, wishing you happy holidays from Rockline.
Thank you, guys. Seether will be on the show soon. Go to rocklineradio.com. You can see who's coming up. James Durbin will join us next week. That's the guy from the last season of American Idol who performed with Judas Priest and just would not let the rock and roll go. God bless him for it, too. Bring a little rock and roll to that program. Chevelle will be here soon with their brand new album. Rob Halford with his Christmas album. If you've not heard that, it's killer. Gary Hoey and his band plug in and do a set of Christmas songs and other songs for you as well, all at rocklineradio.com. Susan is in Little Rock, Arkansas. Susan, you are now on Rockline with Nickelback.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Susan.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. My question is, on the new album, Chad, do you do all the backup vocals, or does Ryan do some of those as well?
Ryan sings on...
What about Mike? Mike does too. So does Daniel.
Yeah, Mike and Daniel do backing humming tracks.
Hey,
they hum. No, I'm kidding. No, Daniel, Peak, you're on. You sing on Lullaby, don't you?
When We Stand Together.
And When We Stand Together.
Yes.
Love you, yeah.
So it's kind of a mix. Like sometimes I'll do it, and then sometimes Ryan will get in there and he'll lend his sultry tones to the songs we're recording. But there's no rhyme or reason. It's just whoever feels like, or if someone comes up with a part and they feel like singing it, there you go. Jump in the vocal booth and we'll hit record.
Whatever works and whatever sounds good. That's a good way to work.
Thanks for your question.
Yeah, thanks, Susan. Kim is in Milwaukee. Welcome to Rockline, Kim.
Hi, Nickelback.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
I love your music, and I like your videos that go with it.
Thanks.
I was just wondering what some of your personal highlights in the AMA were besides presenting.
Well,
the green room was fantastic.
the snacks were outrageous.
When you're backstage and you get to bump into some friends that are there, it's always nice. Ludacris was there, so I got to say hi to him. Enrique was there. Daughtry was there. And we've known Chris for a long time, and we've toured together. So sometimes you get a chance to hang out with a lot of friends and that you don't normally get to see. And sometimes it's very brief. And for us, yesterday was incredibly brief. We got up, we presented an award to
unfortunately brief, yes.
Yeah, to Lady Antebellum, and that was, and then we had to bolt.
I think for Mike it was the on the J-Lo bit. They had ladies on stilts with really tight pants.
They stood in front of us.
They parked right in front of us.
And their
all right.
butts were hindquarters
at
eye level, standing in front of us. It was terrible.
You couldn't kick the grin off Mike's face. Yeah,
I was smiling. It was so uncomfortable.
Just doesn't get
really hurt me.
Good name for a band, Tragically Brief.
Tragically brief.
Or how about hindquarters at nose level? What do you think of that? Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a little long, Mike.
Who had better wine?
Yeah, exactly.
Rockline or them?
Oh. You got it.
All right, that's what I want.
I don't even think they were.
By the way, I'm getting a little
go.
low over here, Bob.
Yeah. We'll make sure that you don't lose any volume tonight.
Exactly.
Let's get back to it here and now. The brand new album by Nickelback. Gotta Get Me Some on Rockline. Gotta Give Me Some from Here and Now, brand new album by Nickelback. Whole band's joining us tonight, taking your calls. Ryan, Mike, and Daniel and Chad at 1-800-344-ROCK. The lines have been jammed up since well before this program began. I'll give you a hint, as I like to do. When somebody finishes their question, that means they're gone. Their line opens up. It gives you a chance to get on the air. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan with Janine on the line. Janine, you're on Rockline with Nickelback.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hey, Janine, how are you?
Hello.
Oh my God, I'm such a huge fan. Thanks for taking my call.
No problem.
Nice.
Thanks for calling.
Love
I love you too.
It's a party.
My question is, how expensive will your tour be in the new year?
Well, funny enough, we just went out to a warehouse here in LA where they design all the new toys for us.
In Compton.
In Compton. And now Compton is a kind of a little bit of a shady part of town. It can get a little rough in Compton, but that's where the warehouse is. And we tried out a bunch of new toys, and we are going to be bringing everything, including the kitchen sink, with us. And when we get said and done, we're going to have to tour the world about 6 times just to pay for the damn thing. So we're bringing all the bells and whistles, all the explosions, the big stage, the big screen, all the stuff. So you will not be let down if you come to the show and see us. And hopefully we'll be coming to Saskatoon real soon.
Well, the reason it's in Compton is because the overhead is lower.
Probably.
Otherwise, you'd really be screwed.
It's a massive, massive warehouse.
Put it in Beverly Hills or whatever. You'll be paying for it for decades. When you begin the tour, how many of the new songs do you think you'll be playing? And then, obviously, I would imagine it would expand as time goes by in the new album.
Well, when we finished the last run, the show was getting up around 2 hours. And so we're going to have to start. We have to start taking some stuff out of there. As we were counting how many singles we actually had that we could be playing, and it was like it's way up in the high 20s. And
it's a tough problem to have.
Yeah, it's like I can't sing all of those songs like every single night. Like I can't scream for 3.5 hours every night, or unless the drum solo. Unless we do two drum solos.
People. There's no Wayne Newton.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of screaming that goes into a Nickelback show. So we're going to be hitting the road in April, and April 2012. And by that time, I would think that there'd be at least 4 singles, a couple rock singles, couple more melodic singles, and at least 4 off the new for sure. And depends on how, because we were just kind of jamming around tonight, and we usually practice the stuff that's coming up in shows that we've got to start working on. And but just for the fun of it, we went into This Means War, and we started screaming that one out, and oh my God, it's just so aggressive. It's so
good.
fun.
I bet it's killer line.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, most times I've seen you live, it runs about anywhere from an hour 10 to an hour 20, and it's a good, solid, long set.
Oh, you haven't seen us in a while then.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Well, I'm eager to see you again. We'll put it that way. So, well, good luck with all that. I'm sure it will evolve and grow, and you guys will be taken to the streets, so to speak, for quite some time. Because you have a lot of singles, man. And this album's got even more of them. You have 10 number 1 mainstream rock singles and 10 others that were top 10. So, but who's counting?
Yeah, you know more about that than we do. Jeez. There you go.
Let's stay in Canada. Take a call from Calgary and talk to Sue. Hi, Sue.
Hi.
Hi, Sue. How are you?
Hello.
Really good, thanks. I just have a quick question for you here. With so many great hits to choose from, I'm just wondering what you have planned to play on the 27th during Grey Cup.
Well...
Yeah, it's a little late to be talking about planning.
We had this thing that was going to happen where we were going to kind of go back and forth between some really, really hard rock and between some more melodic stuff. And turns out the NFL and the Fox Network had entirely different ideas in mind for us. They got this thing.
That's NFL.
CFL.
Oh, what did I say?
Oh, you said
it's okay. It's just the alphabet. Don't worry about that.
Not the Grey Cup.
Oh,
Did I say CFL?
We're doing so many
Because
football
we're
games.
doing CFL and NFL. We're playing both the
That's right.
the Canadian and the. So anyway, we had two in mind, but they had something else in mind for us. They were like, you can't play that song. You can't play this song either. You can't play this song either, because there's harsh language, there's subject matter, what have you. So
we're just gonna go.
We're
in
pretty
and
much
play.
down to one song.
Yeah, we're gonna pull the doors and go. Yeah, that's great. Sounds good. And then we're just gonna go in and play what we feel like playing that day. So I think they want us to keep it a bit of a secret until we get going there. So we're gonna keep things a little mum until we actually play.
You're down to one song, and it's a cover.
It's going to be by the Stampeders for the Calgary folks.
Now, we mentioned earlier the NFL is associated with the United Way, and you guys are involved in a project for volunteerism. And if people read or get involved in the community, then they're getting funds that are added to a pool for the United Way. Am I close at all?
You nailed it.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
You nailed it, yeah.
That's a good thing, because that money adds up really quickly. Man.
And anybody that pitches in, we pitch in.
Yeah.
So we're going to back anybody that signs up to help out, because the dropout rate is just getting a little too high in America. We might be Canadian, but we want to help any cause. It doesn't matter what country you're from. We want to help. We love to help.
Yeah.
And so we're on board, and we're we want to go as deep as anybody's willing to let us.
People are people, man. Let's do another one from Here and Now. Nickelback, the brand new album. It is available. It's available right now on Rockline. This is Midnight Queen.
Shot
Let's rock and roll. It's Midnight Queen here and now, the brand new album by Nickelback, joined by Ryan, Daniel, Mike, Chad. Your calls toll free 1-800-344-ROCK'Em, BC. Bob Coburn, and he is Phil in Grand Island, New York. Hi, Phil.
Hi there. How's it going?
Doing well, buddy.
Good.
Doing well.
I just want to say thank you. You made the ride from Buffalo to Rochester today. Really enjoyed it. Maybe on a cruise. Listening to This Means War, Kiss You Goodbye. Oh, it's great.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Nice.
I find that a lot of people tell me that they get speeding tickets when they crank up Nickelback.
Just thinking that,
so.
yeah.
I got a speeding ticket to Renegade by Daughtry.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
55. Bad idea.
Exactly.
I will tell Chris that he owes you money.
and good luck collecting that, by the way. What you want to ask the guys tonight?
I was just wondering, if, has there been any countries that you guys haven't been to that you want to go to, like to play, and maybe get like a little vacation out of it? Or if there's any countries like you want to go back to?
Dude, do you want to tour manage?
I would love to.
He took it very seriously.
Yeah, dude, just let us know where you want to go, dude.
I'm down with it.
We're gonna go to Afghanistan.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's a great question because there's a bunch that we kind of been cherry picking over the last decade and going to a lot of markets where Nickelback does really well. And the world's a huge place. South Africa has been screaming for us to come and play there for I don't know how long, and just logistically, it's been incredibly difficult to get down there. India, we've never played Moscow. I'd love to go and play Moscow.
Dude, South America is waiting for us.
South America's rabid.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they go crazy.
Asia. There's places in Asia, too.
So there you go. There's a few places where we want to go, and we've tried, because touring Europe can be a handful sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And because if you're just going from like festival to festival to festival, you're just pouring water, on your head. It's glorified camping. And it can be a little gnarly sometimes. So if you can kind of get a break in there once in a while and go to Venice for 2 days.
Hawaii. We got to get to Hawaii soon.
Absolutely. Well, Mike, you live there, so
real soon. Real good commute for me.
The rest of us go to
And
Hawaii.
that commute from Moscow to Hawaii is a breeze, man. God, that's so easy to do,
That was a great question.
Let's take a time out. Phil, thanks for joining us tonight. Rockline's brought to you by Fox. Coming up Tuesday, 2-hour X Factor event on a special night. The final 9 perform live and battle it out for your vote. It's special Tuesday X Factor beginning at 8/7 Central, and that's coming your way Fox Tuesday. Boy, that little rap kid refused to perform in the last one. I was shocked, man. He was in the bottom 2, and they said you have the bottom 2 have to sing against each other, and he's like, I don't feel like I have to perform.
Oh, really?
Wow. The attitude dripped a hole through the stage while he was standing there.
Superstar.
Man. Yes.
I don't know if he knows
what
or not,
happens with him.
Yeah, it's based around a competition.
That's right. It's called a competition, which means you need to perform. Everything I want to do to our next time out.
She'll do anything I want. My baby, she's up for anything I